guys, good morning. Once again, we are back to this channel. We're gonna be cooking our Noche Buena today.
Noche Buena is a holiday celebration for Christian Latin people around the world, which refers to a lavish midnight feast that takes place on New Year's Eve. Noche Buena is a time for family and friends to gather and eat, drink, be merry, and for some celebrate the religious component of the holiday, the birth of Jesus.
So today we're gonna be cooking our Noche Buena. You know what Noche Buena is? It's the preparation for food for the night before Christmas, okay? But anyway, so dalawa lang. There's only two recipe we will be cooking that I'll show you today, okay? It's gonna be our pork lechon belly, and also the other one is the beef stew. Or if you like this type of cooking I'm preparing right now, you can go ahead and watch it, okay? Because you might want to have this during Christmas time or New Year's Eve. So go ahead and watch this whole episode of video I'm making right now. You will learn how to cook this type of cooking, okay? If you're interested, okay? Anyway, let's go ahead and start cooking our lechon belly, including our beef stew. And also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And also, don't forget to click that notification bell down below so that every time I upload a new video, you guys are being updated or you will be notified, okay? Let's go ahead and start cooking now, okay?
Alright, this is gonna be our ingredient for our cooking. So as you can see, we get the mushroom here. This is our mushrooms. So this is Brussels and some tomato. Also we have our potato and we have our pearl onions, 1 clove of garlic, cipollini onion. Okay, so anyway, we will gonna go ahead and saute this, including our meat. So we're gonna make that as our first to cook. And also I forget to tell you, we're gonna have this the thyme later, and also our rosemary at the end of our cooking. And don't forget, we're gonna use also some wine in there later and some broth. All right, let's go ahead and start cooking now.
All right, guys, let's take a little break. I'll make some coffee and drink some coffee here. I do have some coffee right now, so I'm getting hungry, okay? Wow, this is coffee is so good. Ooh. Wow, oh, no. Good. Cup of coffee for now, and we'll continue cooking. Oh my god, it's so good. I do have this, I don't know if you can see it, this is called Mamon cake. I bought this from Red Ribbon, so good for the coffee. Right here, Mamon. Commercial break. So good. Finish the coffee, I'll see you later.
12 seconds later.
First thing we have to do is we will start preparing our ingredients, including our meat. So we're gonna start slicing that. So I'm gonna start with the beef stew, okay? So we're gonna start slicing that, and then we will prepare our veggies and all stuff that we're gonna be using here in our food, okay? All right, so I'm gonna start slicing this meat. As you can see, we have I'm using the beef roast. That's part of the beef that's really good when you try to cook it, okay? It's a beef stew. So you can use whatever you want to use, but for me, I'm gonna use the beef roast. I think that part of that beef roast is better to make a beef stew, okay? So let's start slicing this one out.
So just make it a cube, okay? So that will be our meat for the day. To be our beef stew.
Twelve seconds later.
So this is it. So kung titingnan nyo, this is our meat right now. Okay, so anyway, so we just finished cutting our meat, so we are now proceeding to the next one. So we're gonna prepare our veggie, our spices and stuff. Para na sa ganun, we can proceed with our cooking, okay? Our meat, okay? This is like a cube. So you can do whatever you want to do. Like probably you can slice smaller than that, but for me I like it this way because when you caramelize this on the pan, it will start shrinking and it becomes smaller. Okay, so okay, let's proceed to our next steps. It's gonna be cooking. We're gonna be slicing our veggie and preparing it. Okay, all right. So we'll see you there. Okay. All right. So we got our onion right here. That's our onion. We have this cipollini onion. And also I bought some white pearl onion. So we're gonna use the white pearl onion. And also we're gonna use the garlic right here. So we have the garlic for us to use. So this is our garlic right here. Tomato. So this is like a cherry tomato. Look at that. This is so nice, okay? So we're gonna use this cherry tomato. That will be part of our beef stew, okay? And we're also gonna be using fresh thyme right here. And also we get rosemary here, fresh Brussels sprouts. And also we will be using our golden baby potato. Look at that. This is our golden baby potato. So we will be using this. It's a golden baby potato. And we also have our baby carrots. Look at that. Our carrots, okay? So we're gonna use carrots and our whole mushroom, but I'm gonna cut this into probably 4 pieces, okay? So this is our whole mushroom. And I think that's about it. Oh, also we're gonna have some tomato paste later. We're gonna use that and some starch. So we will be using that during our cooking, okay? To make it more sticky on our sauce, okay? So, and we're gonna use also some broth stock, beef broth stock. So we will use that as our soup, okay? So now we will start slicing this and we'll start cooking our food. All right, guys, so we will start cooking our meat. So I'm gonna use an olive oil to cook our meat. Try to make sure that our meat is caramelized outside. Cook our meat here on the pan, which is about 365 degrees. Make sure also do not stick together because you don't want that to be cloudy. That means when you start cooking, the steam on the side, you don't want to get stick together with all this meat that you put in your pan, okay? So make sure it's hot, like 365 degrees, and then you start cooking your meat, okay? So this is what we're gonna use. We're gonna use this Bertolini olive oil, extra light, okay? So I'm gonna put some oil on our pan. So that way we're gonna do oil here, and then we will start cooking, okay? Once the pan is hot, we will start cooking. So after a few minutes of heating up our pan, we are ready. All right, so here's our meat. As you can see, this is our beef roast, okay? You can use whatever, but this is better for me because I think it has better taste, okay? All right, whatever you think is better for you, do it, okay? All right, there we go. All right, perfect. So just medium heat, or you can actually go to a little bit lower because see it's sprinkled, the oil is sprinkling outside. You have to give some space. So we're gonna put some black pepper on top of it and some salt. Sprinkle some salt. Brown color, look at that. Turn so you don't burn this. Alright guys, so we will start sauteing our onion now. We have our pan here, we just finished cooking our meat. So we will start sauteing here in our pan, okay? Here's our onion. This is our pearl onion. We're gonna start cooking it right now. We're gonna put it here. Go. So we will just caramelize this, okay? So this is our pearl onion. We'll make sure it's caramelized. All right. Also, I'm gonna add see that one? Garlic. So let it there for a little bit and start caramelizing, okay? Since you're gonna put this on a medium heat, okay? Leave it on a medium heat. So wait for that, we'll come back. We will wait for it, and then when it's already caramelized, we will stop it. Oh no, actually we're gonna add some more. After that, it caramelized, we're gonna add the mushroom, okay? Alright, so we are ready to check our onion. But make sure it's all start caramelizing. Look at that one. Look at that. It's all caramelized now. So I'm gonna put the mushroom now. It's time here. I don't know if you see it. Go ahead. There you go. Here's our mushroom. We're gonna put a mushroom in our pan. Here. There you go. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure the mushroom extract the water out from there. Okay, so how do you do that? You have to put a little salt because the mushroom take out the water by putting salt on it, okay? So we're gonna put some salt in there, okay? So I'm gonna put some beef stock on that pan that we had it to deglaze it. So let's do that one. Put everything in there to deglaze that, okay? Alright, so we're gonna add we're gonna use this as our sauce right here. Look at that. Man, look at that. And we will add our cherry tomato. Man, looking good. Look at that. Wow, so colorful. Let's cover up a little bit.
12 seconds later.
Put our meat in there now. So we're gonna mix our meat. Okay. Beef stew. And we will cover that. Alrighty.
12 seconds later.
Alright, so we're gonna put our flour now. We're gonna use this broth to be mixing our flour. So I'm gonna put it here, and then we will start making this as our broth to mix. Okay, so that's how you do it. Get water from there. There you go.
Three hours later. Twelve seconds later.
Alright, so after 2 hours and a half, this is what we got here. Look at that. See, look at that. It's so thick, the sauce, and it's thick on our beef. That's what we call cook. Alright, this is our beef stew now. We will make this. We're gonna serve this now. We're gonna put this on a plate. And also I have some Brussels sprout, carrots that's already sauteed, so I'm gonna make that there in the plate. Okay, so it's ready to go. Alright, put this in the plate. Alrighty.
Subscribe now.